Hello, Arizona. I am State Senator Eva Burch, and I represent Legislative District 9. For years, drug companies have engaged in aggressive price gouging, raking in massive profits to the detriment of millions of people who need their medications to survive. More than 90% of Arizonans expressed concern near the start of the COVID-19 pandemic that the pharmaceutical industry would leverage it to raise drug prices, only to have their fears validated just months later when multiple analyses reported price hikes on almost 1,000 different medications. Prescription medications have become prohibitively expensive for too many Arizonans. The annual average cost of prescription drug treatment in our state has risen nearly 58% over the last decade, and 80% of Arizona voters report being concerned about the price of their prescriptions. Over 1 million Arizonans live with chronic conditions like cancer, clotting disorders, diabetes, and heart disease that require prescription drugs for treatment and management. Drugs like insulin that are used to manage diabetes are produced for just a few dollars per vial, but end up costing patients hundreds or even thousands of dollars per month. This has resulted in a rise in patients rationing their medication and an increase in the number of deaths reported due to that practice. More than a quarter of Arizonans reported having stopped taking prescription medications due to cost alone. No one should be forced to choose between essential medications and putting food on the table. Bold legislation giving Medicare the power to negotiate for lower drug costs, what's known as the maximum fair price, was signed into law years ago at the federal level. The Arizona Affordable Medicine for All Act will prohibit drug companies from charging any person or entity in the state more than the maximum fair price on any medications for which Medicare has already negotiated the price. Critical medications to treat conditions including diabetes, heart disease, kidney disease, cancer, and blood disorders have already been approved for negotiation, and 50 more drugs will be negotiated under that law in the next 5 years. It's time to put people over profits and pass Senate Bill 1532.